Creating effects can be one of the easiest ways to make really interesting looking lighting really fast. And inside LightShark, it's very simple to do. The first thing you want to do is make sure you're in the palettes window here at the top of our screen. And we're going to use the Groups tab. Inside of the Groups tab, I'm going to select my first group here, and then I'm going to press Find. Now I can see that the console has found the fixtures and brought them up. We can see that in our visualizer. Now, let's go to Effects here on the parameter sidebar. The first thing we see here is Intensity, Position, Beam, and Color. These are the types of effects that we're able to create. Let's go ahead and select Position. Now we can see the types of effects that are available to us in this example. I'm going to choose the circle waveform. As you can see, we press this circle, and now all of the fixtures are running a circle effect. Below that, we have our control for how we offset the fixtures, the offset shape. I'm going to choose this one. And we can see the fixtures change and how they are doing the effect. Perfect. Now we have size, speed, and offset. Effect size allows us to set the size of the effect, or how far off of the base point the effect moves. For example, if we set it at 0, the effect doesn't run at all, and the fixtures stay in the position they were in before we started the effect. As we begin to bring the effect size up, we can see how the effect grows bigger. If we bring it up all the way, it will become as large of an effect as physically possible. The effect speed sets the speed of the effect. And so, simply put, if we turn it all the way down, the effect will stop. And if we turn it all the way up, the effect will move very fast. Let's find somewhere in the middle that looks nice. Perfect. The effect's offset modifies how close or far apart the individual fixtures run the effect. So if I turn this down all the way, I'm going to see all the fixtures doing the effect in sync. Not very exciting. But as I turn this up, you can see the fixtures begin to offset more and more. And when I let go of the control and give the fixtures a second to catch up, you can see how this can make some really interesting looks and allow you to generate a variety of different effects within the LightShark. Let's dial it in right here. Perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead, press record, and record this to an empty playback. I can now press clear once to clear my programmer. And if I bring up this cue, I can see the effect playing back just as I had designed it. Let's build another effect. Again, I'm going to select my fixtures and find them. Now I'm going to go ahead and do a color effect. So let's go over to color. And I'm going to grab the RGB effect. This is sort of a rainbow effect. Now, I'll set my other parameters, so we'll go with this offset shape. Then we'll set the size. I'd like this to be saturated, so I'm going to set the size all the way up. Then I'm going to set the speed, and then I'll set the offset. We can really see the rainbow effect taking shape as we set an offset. Once you make an effect that you like, press record and record that to a playback. Remember that in the playback options, which you can get to by popping up the fader on the screen here, from clicking on the fader value and pressing this menu, you can set your fader to control the effect speed and or size, which can be very helpful once you've recorded your effects to playbacks.